Yeah, Shri Ram, text completion. Let us look at this. Despite his occasional dash, the professor was, all in all, a tolerant man who avoided judgment of others' views. Okay. Now, some person with very poor vocabulary has marked something here. Epigram means a compact saying, Satyameva Jayate. Intrepid means daring. Perspicacity means keen minded, insightful, astute, showing acumen, quickly grasping, discerning mind, sharp mind, keen mind. Fulmination, exploding in anger or exploding. Equanimity means calm and controlled and self possessed and having great control over emotions. Okay, pause now and please work. The answer has to be fulmination, D for delta. Despite his occasional fulmination, ఒక్కొక్కప్పుడు కోపంలో పేలుతూ ఉంటాడు కానీ చాలా మంచోడు. Okay, next. After research began to overwhelm means overpower. I am overwhelmed by your hospitality. There was an overwhelming amount of support. That means a lot. Now there is another word, underwhelm. I am underwhelmed. We were underwhelmed by his performance. Failed to be impressed. Underwhelm means fail to be impressed, not impressed. Okay, హనుమంతుడు ముందర కప్పగెంతులు వేస్తే హనుమాన్ is not going to be impressed, so he'll be underwhelmed. Overwhelmed means overpowered by emotions or whatever. After research began to overwhelmingly support the connection between the consumption of trans fats and heart disease, and the city's electorate began an outcry, public anger, against the use, it seemed as that lawmakers would avoid from banning them from restaurants. What is it? What is he saying anyway? Let's look at the improbable. Plausible means believable, credible. Precarious means risky and unstable. Tacit means unspoken, unstated, implicit, implied, unstated, not spoken. The opposite of tacit is explicit. Explicit means clearly stated in words. Please stand up. That's an explicit instruction. Furtive, secret, stealthy, covert, hidden, clandestine, secretive, stealthy. So please pause and work. Yeah, the answer has to be improbable because there are double negatives here. It seemed improbable that lawmakers would avoid. So that means it seemed probable that they would go ahead and ban. So I think that's all. It's double negatives. Please be careful. It seemed improbable. It seemed improbable. That means it is not. It seemed as if it is not likely that they would refrain. That means it is not likely that they would avoid. In other words, it is likely that they would go ahead and do something, which is ban. The next one. The author's current prose is so dashed that it is almost unrecognizable in light of his former writing. Certainly that means there is a big difference, which was usually noted for its flourishes and flair. Now, flourish here is a word which means a lot of, vocabulary, because we are talking about a writer and the prose. Flair means great style. Flair means great style. A synonym is pizzazz. Pizzazz. This is a word with 4 Z's there. Pizzazz, flair, which means great style. Another synonym would be panache. P-A-N-A-C-H-E. It is pronounced panache. Great style and dash and elan. Please, Elon Musk. That is E-L-O-N, Elon. Elan, E-L-A-N, with great elan. Elan means great style. Like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, with great elan, panache, pizzazz, P-I-Z-A-Z-Z, P-I-Z-Z-A-Z-Z, 2 Z's, with great flamboyance and showmanship and oomph, O-O-M-P-H, that's a nice word. Oomph means great strength, power, passion or clout. Oomph can also mean sex appeal. O-O-M-P-H, oomph means great power and passion with oomph. Oomph also means sex appeal. Now, but often criticized for those same instances of what many consider to be dash. Okay, let's read again. The author's current prose is so dash that it is almost unrecognizable in light of his former writing, which was usually noted for its flourishes and flair, but often criticized for those same instances of what many consider to be dash. Now let's look at the words. Eloquent, convincing. Eloquent speaker, eloquent writer means one who is very articulate, who has a good command on the language, who is a master of rhetoric. RHETORIC. Rhetoric is the art of public speaking or powerful and persuasive use of language, good vocabulary, good turn of phrase, and all those things. Rhetorical, well, just now I talked about rhetorical. Rhetorical means using flowery language. Sparing, very less. Grandiloquence, pomposity, bombast, using big words, high flown words, which are actually empty, making a lot of noise actually. Is a gas bag. Severity means extreme. Asceticism is very plain, very simple, like a sadhu. Now please pause and work on it while I also work. Yes, the first blank should be sparing. The other's current prose is so sparing. Prose is so sparing. And usually noted that may be considered grandiloquent. Yes, correct. Jai Shri Ram, please keep working.